Hey, what's up everyone? It's your boy Altered Tech, aka that OnePlus guy, back again with a new video. And today we have the OnePlus 7T Pro McLaren edition with 5G capabilities exclusive to the T-Mobile network. So I've had this phone for about a week now, and I figured now would be a great time for me to give you guys a quick follow-up. Now, first things first, people, this is very important. Now, when I first got this out the box, everything was working fine, but then I got a text message from T-Mobile stating that I had the wrong APN setting. So I went into my text message, I clicked on the link, it automatically changed the APN settings, and that's where things started to get a little bit wonky. Now, as for my mobile connectivity, it was shutting on and off like quite rapidly. So if you are a real techie, the first thing you would probably want to do is go ahead and reset the network settings. So that's exactly what I did. So what I want you guys to do is go into the settings menu. So tap on settings like so, and go ahead and search for mobile, and you should find mobile data. Go ahead and tap on that and tap on access point names, and right here your APN. I want you guys to go ahead and tap over here and tap on reset to default. This is actually a network issue. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a quick test. So this is with the speed test app. So this is going to be quite interesting. Let me go ahead and try this again. So this is with the 5G network. You guys can see the 5G icon right on top. So right now I'm immediately getting over 20 megabits per second. I mean, this is pretty impressive considering that I usually get about 10 megabits per second in this same location. So I could probably switch it back to 4G and show you guys the speed and differences. So right now it's about 252 and we're entering rush hour. So the congestion on the network, it should be pretty high right now. You know, everyone's pretty much out from work and they're commuting home. All right, so let's go ahead and try this with the 4G settings. Okay, so let's go ahead and run the same exact test in the same exact location at the same exact time. So let's go ahead and check it out. Like I said, this is with the 4G network. And yeah, this is the same kind of speeds I usually get when I'm not on 5G. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the battery life. Now, I could definitely get through an entire day with this device, and it's really not too impressive when it comes to the battery performance, but it's not bad either. I'd say it's probably about average, quite similar to what I was getting on the OnePlus 7 Pro. So as for the performance, it's been pretty damn good as well. No issues whatsoever. It has 12 gigabytes of RAM, and it does have the Snapdragon 855 Plus. But this is a OnePlus device, so you wouldn't expect anything less. Even with the OnePlus 6T, the performance, it's still pretty impressive. Now, as for this phone, people have been recommending that I return it. Pretty much because of the high price point and because the T-Mobile 5G network has yet to be really kicking. But if you guys are expecting some insanely fast 5G speeds, you know, now is not the time to go ahead and pick up a 5G device. Now, I'll say this, people, for about $900, this is pretty expensive, but this is also a special edition device. Like I've said before, people, the OnePlus 7 Pro is my favorite phone of 2019. Then the OnePlus 7T came out. I kind of preferred that one a little bit. But now this device takes the best of both worlds. You have everything that's great about the OnePlus 7 Pro and the OnePlus 7T combined into one device. You do have your macro mode with the camera lens, and you do have the 3x zoom like on the OnePlus 7 Pro. So you're pretty much getting everything. You have the Snapdragon 855 Plus. You do have warp charging 30T. I mean, everything you could love about the 7T and the 7 Pro, it's in this device. It's just at the price point, it's pretty high, and this is a special edition device. And if you are a huge OnePlus fan and you do have the money to spend, I mean, you're going to fall in love with this device like I did. I mean, it's simply gorgeous. I mean, you have this nice, beautiful design, and on top of that, with the software, like you'll see over here, the new live wallpaper, and you do have the matching accents. And in my opinion, it's all the small details that makes this phone a worthwhile experience if you are a huge OnePlus fan. Now, for someone who's looking for a phone, you don't want to really spend too much money, go ahead and get the OnePlus 7 Pro. It's on sale right now for about, $499. I mean, it's still one of the best phones of 2019, and for like almost half the price, and you're getting a almost similar experience. But for me, people, this phone, it just feels great in the hand thanks to that case. This case, it's pretty much one of the best cases I've ever used. It's lightweight, it's made with premium materials. You do have this nice, beautiful carbon fiber finish. And for the case manufacturers out there, you guys need to pay attention to this. Look at how OnePlus actually takes care of the curves on the sides. This case offers some, nice lip protection, and it doesn't really fit completely flush, but it does enough to go over the curves a little bit, so it gives you some nice grip to it. It doesn't feel thin like on the other cases. This has a nice thick siding to it, which gives you a nice grip and feel in the hand. Now, as for the materials, these are actual premium materials found on the McLaren racing cars. So for this Alcantara finish and for this nice smooth carbon fiber rubber finish, you know, it's a really nice touch. And overall, this is hands down one of the most best cases I've ever used. Now, I don't expect third-party case sellers to go ahead and copy this because this has some premium materials and you're probably not going to get the same luxury experience as with third-party sellers. So let's go ahead and talk about the camera quality real quick. So far, it's been excellent. It's quite on par with the OnePlus 7 Pro and the OnePlus 7T, but there is a Gcam that's new out. It's called the Arnova Gcam 7, and so far it's been superb in low light conditions. Now, in daylight conditions, this phone with stock camera app, it does a phenomenal job. And as for the Gcam, it just takes it to another level. Now, I did post a comparison on Twitter with the Pixel 3a and the OnePlus 7T Pro McLaren edition, and they look almost identical in some cases. The photos with the Gcam over here came out better than with the Pixel 3a. And if you guys want, I will post a video on a tutorial with the Arnova Gcam 7. So with everything else, that's pretty much it. The performance is great. Now, the only time I had a battery drain was when I was using hotspot, and that's when I was using the wrong APN settings. So be sure to go ahead and reset your network connections. So anyways, people, this is Altered Tech with his OnePlus 7T Pro McLaren Edition update on the T-Mobile network. Things are just going to get better and better, people. This is Altered Tech signing out. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. If you guys have any questions or comments, please hit me up down below. Peace.